voluntarily. And synonyms for the word giving are bestowing and offering. And offering is one of my favorite words. It is. So we could think about our gift as our offering. Yes? And the origins of the word offering is to bring. So we get to bring our gifts. We get to offer our gifts. We get to present our gifts voluntarily. We can only do it voluntarily. No one can force you to share your gifts. No one can force you to acknowledge your gifts. I can, no one can, right? So we have to put ourselves in the position of accepting the gift that we already are by our very presence of being here. Yes? So remember, we all have a gift to give. And the question is, do you believe it? Do you believe that you have a gift to give? At least one. At least one. I believe we have multiple gifts to give. But do you believe that you have gifts to give and that you, by your very presence, are a gift? So I want to share something with you from the Science of Mind textbook by Ernest Holmes. And if you have it, I'm reading from page 260, no, not two, 368, 368 from the Science of Mind text by Ernest Holmes. So he writes this: we give only what we have. We give only what we have. The only shadow we cast is of ourselves. This shadow lengthens as we realize the great presence in which we live, move, and have our being. Who would entertain the Christ must invite him. He does not come unbidden, nor sits at any man's table an unwelcome guest. Neither does the divine presence force itself upon any. He stands at the door and he knocks. We must open if we are to receive. But how can we receive unless we first believe? How can we receive unless we first believe? We must believe that Christ indwells our own lives and stimulates all of our actions, for without him, we can do nothing. So I'm going to read a part of that and I'm going to substitute the word Christ for gifts, right? And for many of us Christians, Christ is viewed as a gift. Yes? So listen to it from this lens. Who would entertain the gift must invite the gift. The gift does not come unbidden, nor sits at anyone's table as an unwelcome guest. Do you welcome your guests? Do you welcome your gift as a guest that is welcomed? Or are you fighting against your gift? Are you, when you deny the gift that you are, that is an attack. That is an attack on you, on the wonderfulness that you are. Let me go on. Neither does the divine presence, neither does the gift force itself upon any. The gift stands at the door and knocks. We must open if we are to receive. But how can we receive unless we first believe? We must believe that our gifts indwell our own lives and stimulates all of our actions. For without our gifts, we can do nothing. Our gifts indwell us. Just like the Holy Spirit indwells us, our gifts indwell us. We must believe. In order to receive, we must believe that we too are the gift. That we too are the gift. Yes, we must believe that we have gifts to give. Otherwise, we would not be here. Last night, I shared in the Meditation with the Moon reading that if your mission is complete, if you are still here. So, if you're still here, your mission is still unfolding. Your mission is still being expressed through you and as you. Your mission is not complete yet because we still have more to give. And if we have more to give, guess what? We also have more to receive. But we have to give it. See, it is in the givingness that we open up the space for the receiving. I'll say that again. It is in the givingness that we open the space, that we clear the space to receive more so that we can give more. It is a circulation, it is a vibration, it is a rhythm, it is a movement. It is not stagnant. It is not stagnant. So we must believe that our gifts indwell within us. And every single one of us has a gift to give. And every single one of us has a gift that is waiting to be received. Because we get to receive each other's gifts. I get to give my gift and I get to receive your gift. You get to give your gift and I get to receive your gift. That is why we are here, to be that expression of the individualized presence that is love. So, the gift stimulates all of our actions. So some of us might be saying, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my gift. Do something. Take one teeny weeny baby step. Move towards the direction of that which makes you feel like your gift. What is the feeling tone of your gift? Mine is joy. What is yours? Whatever it is, move in that direction. And then more shall be revealed. I promise you. And I will also promise you that if you take no action, then you know what? No action results in no action. No action results in more of what you have, more of what you are experiencing right now. It's another day, but is it really? Is it really? So we get to give our gifts by believing and knowing and trusting and having faith that we have a gift to give. Yes, I love the use of the word entertain in this reading. Ernest Holmes said, "Who would entertain the Christ must invite him. Who would entertain the gift must invite the gift." The gift is knocking at the door. It's knocking at your door. Don't you hear it? Don't you hear it calling you? Don't you hear it calling you? The gift is saying Wayne. The gift is saying Linda. The gift is saying Pamela. The gift is saying Shay. The gift is saying Eunice, aka mommy, the gift wants to play with you, wants to be entertained by you, right? Now is the time to entertain your gift. Now is the time. The conditions are perfect just as they are right now. You don't have to go get nothing, do nothing about anything that you think you need in order to do something that is in alignment with your gift. You don't have to get another degree. You don't have to go on a retreat. You don't have to do any of those things. Do a baby step. Take a baby step. Yes? That is what we get to do. That is how we entertain our gifts by being in action. Yes, I see you, Wonderwall. Kindness is my gift. Yes, that is a beautiful gift. And so you give kindness, and guess what you receive? Kindness. It returns to you multiplied, multiplied. All of us, or I should say most of us, have our quality that we have been embodying, affirming, invoking, entertaining for 2023. That is a part of your gift. It's not a random thing that you selected the qualities that you did. My qualities for 2023 are love, law, and laughter. Those are composites of my gift of joy, love, law, laughter, all components of joy. So whatever your quality is for 2023, it's also components of your gift. And soon we're going to be talking about the energy that we are calling in more to be more of as for 2024. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of weeks. So we got it. When we entertain, what are we doing? Right? We're being hospitable, right? When you have people over to your house, think about Thanksgiving, right? You want people to come in and be entertained and be well fed and taken care of, right? And you're showing great hospitality towards them, hopefully, right? We want to be that way with our gifts. Be hospitable to your gift by welcoming it in, not by pushing it away, not by judging it, not by criticizing it. And Lord, not by comparing your gift to someone else's gift. Your gift and the way that you express it is uniquely you. No one else can express your gift the way that you can. So let's be hospitable with our gift and let's give it. Let's give it away. Let's give it away. All right, y'all. So let me just check in on the comments. I see you, Linda, is sharing. I spent many years in denial of my gifts, having been taught that humility was putting a basket over my life. Woo! So many can testify to that, right? Being humble does not mean that you dim your light. That is not what being humble means. And for many of us, we were conditioned to believe that was the case. So good for you. I'm glad you took your light from underneath that basket and you're letting it shine from the mountaintop. Yes, Linda. Beautiful, beautiful. And yes, Wayne, the indwelling Christ is everywhere. and so are your gifts. So are your gifts. Thank you, Wonderwall. You are amazing too. Thank you so much for being with us today on Morning Sip. I hope you will join us again. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news, everybody. So, as I mentioned at the top of the show, yesterday was Giving Tuesday, and it was the kickoff. Giving Tuesday is the kickoff for Rockland CSL's Giving Thanks fundraising campaign. So it is our end of the year campaign. So it starts our fundraising season. So from November 28th through December 31st, we are in fundraising mode at Rockland CSL, and Giving Tuesday is a wonderful way to kick that off. So I want to share how we did yesterday. We had a goal on Giving Tuesday to receive, raise $3,000. As of this morning, we raised $1,840 towards our $3,000 goal. And I am excited about that because that means that we're more than halfway to completing our goal. And that is exciting news. So we raised almost $2,000 in one day, and that does not count whatever funds we're going to receive as matching from Facebook. So that number will go up. You can still give. The campaign, our fundraising campaign, will be open until the end of the year. It won't be open for matching from Facebook, but that's okay. That's a one-day thing that happens on Giving Tuesday. So thank you, everyone who gave yesterday. And I want to call you out by name: Susie, Onay, Roxanne, Sekou, Stephanie A., Reverend Jennifer, Jennifer G., Vanessa, Regina, Deborah, Gladys, Sue, Heike, Michelle S., Joan, Marco, Pamela, Cheryl, Stacy, Deb, Caroline, Nan, and Lori. So thank you all so much for helping us to raise $1,840 towards our Giving Thanks fundraising campaign. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for giving. Thank you for giving. So, last night we had our meditation with the full moon, and we had a good time. Yes, we did. We did a full spiritual practice, and it was focused yesterday on releasing, because the full moon is the best time to do releasing rituals. So we did a releasing to the moon, and then we did a remembering our gifts, remembering, right? So we did releasing and remembering. And I shared this beautiful poem by a Native American poet who was the first Native American poet laureate in the United States, Joy Hargrove, Harjo, and it was her poem called Remember. So thank you all who hung out with me twice yesterday. Yesterday was a two-sip Tuesday, which rarely happens. We did sip in the morning at 10:30, and then we did meditation with the moon at 8:30, and it was a delight. So our next meditation with the moon, you can mark your calendars now, will be December 26th, another Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. December 26th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the last full moon for 2023. So let us have a good time. Please be reminded today is Wednesday, and we normally have our community cafe on Wednesday, but on the fifth Wednesday of the month, we don't do the community cafe. So our next community cafe will be next Wednesday, and I will be leading a life visioning process. So please join me for that, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on Zoom, and you could get the Zoom link by going to rocklandcsl.org. So speaking of rocklandcsl.org, this past Sunday, we had an amazing guest speaker. Sekou Wrights was our guest speaker. He wrapped up our November theme, which is the mundane, the sacred, the profane, oh my. And he spoke about the oh my, and it was amazing. So that will be our other sip Sunday in praise on this coming Sunday. So if you missed it last Sunday, you have another opportunity to catch it this Sunday on the other sip Sunday in praise, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And at the same time, we will be kicking off our December theme at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. And the December theme is living as wholeness. Living as wholeness. And my message this Sunday is embracing wholeness. So 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, we will be in person. Yes, it just hit me that next Sunday is the first Sunday. So the first and third Sundays of the month, we are in person at the Rhino Comedy Club, which is in Suffern, New York. You can go to Rockland CSL and get all of the information there, rocklandcsl.org. We also are streaming on Facebook, and we will also be on Zoom. All the information on our website, rocklandcsl.org. All right. So that's all the joy news that I have for you today. Remember, remember, you are the gift. Entertain yourself. Entertain your gift by giving it. We all have a gift to give. We all have a gift to give. And guess what? The world needs your gift. The world needs your gift. So we will continue this tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you all for being with me live today. Thank you all who are watching it on replay. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy. I got on my Connect to Yes t-shirt. Living life in joy, connected to your yes.